ride all the way here to Culver City. Took him a while. Something happened to the horse along the way.
Yeah,
that's a lot of weight to carry.
Well, yeah, I switched horses halfway, and I got it from a guy on Craigslist. So, false advertisement. I thought I was buying an actual size horse. So. But me and Pegasus, we've just been hoofing around. We've been chilling.
Never actually got on that horse because I think we would get calls from PETA.
Well, yeah, actually,
you're a big boy.
I would actually have to stand. Wouldn't even work. My legs would drag. It'd be weird.
How's retirement treating you so far?
Great. Like I feel like this is my third day. Typically, I start working out March 1st, and so now being March 3rd, and I have not touched a weight. I'm loving life.
The one thing I did when I retired is I didn't know what to do. I was so used to being on a schedule, on a regiment, and I felt like I had to be somewhere. Didn't have to be somewhere. Is you still going through that at all?
No, not at all.
It's a done deal?
I'm 100%. I like doing nothing, so I'm a big fan of that. Then I got so much stuff to do with my foundation, and obviously the work I'm doing with Prilosec OTC. We started that during the season where we teamed up with the Taste of the NFL, and we were able to give out over 1 million meals to hungry families. So, for me, doing a lot of charitable work, that's what my goal is going forward, and just relaxing and spending time with the wife and kids. And for me, years ago, I moved football down the priority list, and I think I became a better football player for it. I tell people, my priorities are God, my family, than it was football. You're going to miss the Sundays, but I think. For me, it's the memories that I got to make throughout the years. The people I get to meet, and nothing can take that away. So I'm excited for the next chapter. And it was 12 phenomenal years, but eventually I'm going to embrace the dad bod right now and just keep going.
You've got a little ways to go before the dad bod actually kicks in.
I just wear baggier shirts.
Several seasons of not touching weights away. How hard was the decision to make for you?
Not as hard as I think everybody thought it was going to be. I've been, it wasn't just a line. Like the last handful of years, it's been a year-by-year decision for me to come back every year. Just, and I experienced, the last couple of years, I experienced injuries that I'd never had to deal with before. I ruptured my L5 twice, my foot, my shoulder. I couldn't feel my leg for like 3 weeks. So, at some point
I can relate.
Yeah,
I understand
you know what I mean? So
yeah, just a little bit.
At some point you just say, okay, you know what? Father Time's always going to win. You got to be honest with yourself. And then the league changes more. At my position, they want more of a rotation. I'm used to playing 70 snaps a game, and that's where I feel I need to be at to be at my best and sweaty and working technique and breaking guys down. And so I just, when it's all said and done, I figure, it's time. And I don't want to be the guy, dragging along and bouncing around. I already played on more teams than I thought I wanted to.
Well, it's interesting. We talked about that, a guy dragging along, but you did play 12 impeccable seasons at a high level, consistent player. But getting to the Super Bowl and a couple plays away, a couple points away, it doesn't make you feel like, maybe I want to, if I find the right situation, I'll give myself some time and maybe come back for one more just to give it a shot?
I never say never because I don't know what God's plan is. But for me, honestly, I'm very content. I'm 100%. And, I played this game for my main reasons were playing. Obviously, you want to win a Super Bowl. That's all of our dreams for playing to start with, right? I had tremendous individual success. And I was humbled this last year just being on a team that literally embraced everything, every cliche you could possibly think of. Just make sure I don't get hit in the groin here. But to really be a part of a team that was team first and to see what it was all about. It was about getting to the Super Bowl and getting there. And yeah, you wanted to win it. That was the ultimate goal. So, for that few minutes, it stunk. But, I got to play in the Super Bowl 50, in front of my home crowd. I grew up in San Jose area. So in front of my mom and everybody back there. So it really was cool. And I understand how hard it takes to get there. I went in 2009. I thought I was going back in 2010. Brett's coming back, same team, won 6 games. So, there's no guarantees. And as you know, eventually you're just always chasing that, or you're chasing, numbers. At some point, enough's enough. And like I said, I feel like I left it all out there. I got to play it the right way. I got to leave on my own terms. And every stage of my career was the decision that I made, and that's one thing I think I'm blessed to be able to say.
There is another person in the news lately making a decision as to whether or not he should follow the same path that you did.
You were trying to help him make that decision a little earlier. You're a part of the reason why trying to get him out of there.
Yeah, come on, Peyton, let's go.
What's your opinion on that? Like, what do you think? Do you think He's won a Super Bowl. He's won multiple Super Bowls. He has almost every record.
Talk about riding off into the sunset.
You talk about
perfect.
records. You talk about personal success. If you're Peyton, what do you do?
If it's me, I'm done. But, again, I think, here's a guy he's accomplished everything. It's kind of like Brett, in 2010, he didn't have to come back, right? To win, he already won a Super Bowl. He'd been to
we're not talking about that Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right. It was against us. It was against me. Let's not talk about that one.
So yeah, I think, at some point, it's, if you still have that burning desire to play. I think that's the biggest thing. No one wants to regret halfway through the season, like, man, I really wish I was still out there. He's earned the right to play as much as he wants in this league, and it's a job. If someone's willing to pay him a good amount of money, right? You're not going to make that money doing nothing. So he might.
I know you're honest. I don't want to ask you. Honest
if
opinion.
it's me, I walk away. But you know what?
There's two parts to this, though.
He gets to do whatever he wants.
There's two parts to this, though.
Yeah.
The way he played in the Super Bowl. Do you think that plays a factor? Because he wasn't the same Peyton like a couple years ago.
was that good.
Exactly. Good answer. Good answer. His defense was that good.
Speaking of your defense, there in Carolina, Charles Johnson let go today. So that leaves them essentially without both of the defensive ends who started in the Super Bowl.
Will they be able to survive, or will they be the same
Coney
defense?
looked good in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Coney's a good player. They have some great talent there. I mean, that place is literally, it is a walking cliche. I got in there, I was like, this can't be real.
Right.
This is like a mirage, and no one knows about it. This is cool. But
in what way? Because you've played, like you said, you've played in three other places.
There's zero drama. Zero. I mean, I've never been on a team where there was zero locker room drama at all.
Really?
And the veterans have done such a good job of the way I came in. I remember what the veterans were when I came in 2004, and the precedent you guys used to set, right? I mean, there was a way of doing things. There was a pecking order, and that's the way it is there. And the young guys make it easy to lead because they follow. But it's all because Coach Rivera has set this culture that, it is a player-ran locker room, but that stems from the head coach. Right. He's in there. He knows the problems. He's up to date. Nothing's getting by him, and he addresses things honestly. This is the way we operate. But I want you to be yourselves. Be yourselves within our operation, and guys respect that, and guys respond to it. So, and they coach the crap out of you. That's in a good way, right? It's not overly done. So Coney took huge steps from when I first got there, and watching him mature, and from what I've known him from the year before. They got Mario Addison's there, but Charles is a huge leader in that locker room. So hopefully he gets to finish his career there. I don't know if they're going to get something done, but. It's a cool spot, and they'll be just fine. They'll figure out a way to be just
So, Jared,
fine.
I know you had ideally wanted to ride off into the sunset, and I'm sorry to tell you that it's sort of a overcast day here today,
Yeah, but that's a typical LA. This is typical, right? Gray skies. Us Northern Californians, we know what blue skies look like.
Yeah.
Should we try it one more time? I don't.
We can. All right. You ready, Pegasus? Let's do this.
Peace out, Pegasus.
Bye, Pegasus.
Come on, buddy.
Thanks for coming by, Jared.
Oh, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Have a nice trip back, buddy.
Lonely walk of retirement.
Good luck with the dad bod.